All right, moving on to Saturday now. Our next top 25 matchup, we have number 11 USC versus number 18 Michigan at 3:30 p.m. Obviously, just a couple weeks ago, Michigan got thwomped by Texas, who just lost Quinn Ewers for a couple weeks with an abdominal strain. We're going to see Arch Manning take over there as they start their SEC schedule. We'll see how he takes over the ropes and how he does. You've had a 5-star just stewing for the past couple years, so we'll see what happens to him, USC, they have that big, huge win over LSU, one of the biggest I've ever seen in my life in week 1 openers. Just absolutely great win. Deserved the win 100%. Anyway, so USC is coming to Ann Arbor to the Big House. It's going to be loud. I've been saying this a lot tonight, but I think this is another game where Michigan is not going to get much credit going into this game. This is not an easy place to play, and I think the fact that Texas came in and did so well shows you how good of a team that they are. So with USC coming in and with Alex Orji now planning to start at quarterback for Michigan, this is going to be a huge game for them. I think that they're going to play so much better. The ESPN FPI is USC 58%, which that is close. That's a close percentage. And then the TBD model has Michigan by a whopping 22. Isaac looked at that and said, "What?" And so did we all, but he pointed it out. And then the actual spread is USC by 5.5. So this one, I think is going to be closer than a lot of people think, and I'll leave it at that to let Joey get the pick first.
Yeah, I think Alex Orji is definitely the right decision for Michigan to have at quarterback. But will it make a difference in this game? I'm not too sure. USC has a really good offense, a defense that as of right now looks significantly better than what they've been putting out on the field, or anything that Lincoln Riley has been putting out on the field on that end. But Michigan, man, I mean, they have the good defense typically, unless they're facing Texas. And, that questionable offense. Only issue I have is, as of right now, Michigan loves to just run the ball when Alex Orji is in at quarterback. They can't do that against USC. I don't think it'll be successful at all. They won't fear the passing game. I have USC winning this game. I just did not like what I saw from Michigan against Texas. I feel like they were defeated. Their defense couldn't do anything, and I think USC has an even better offense, at least statistically, than Texas. So I think, if anything, USC just outscores them.
I'm going to be honest. I saw this game on, I think it was an ad on Fox over the weekend for NFL, and I was like, yeah, picking USC on Monday night. I still feel that way. I got the Trojans in this one. I think it'll be a better game than what I initially thought, but Michigan, it's evident that, listen, is Texas really good? Yes. And, are they number one right now? Yes. But it's like Michigan has just, they won Natty, and that's it. They're just gone. I like USC to cover.
Kind of reminds me of what team was that won a national championship with the Heisman winner and then absolutely fell off in 2020.
The fake Tigers.
It was Alabama.
Oh, right, LSU.
All serious. Okay, that's true. Listen. I'm not gonna get into all that. I think this would be a good game, but honestly, the TBD model I think is tripping. 22 points, it's insane. I like USC to win this one. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited to catch some of it, hopefully. But I think they're going to outscore them if nothing else. I'm really excited about this one, but I think USC and Lincoln Riley's about to have some fun up in Ann Arbor.
So I'm going to start out with this. I don't really know what they were looking at with Davis Warren starting at quarterback at Michigan, especially when Alex Orji's been sitting, taking snaps, and really waiting his turn to get in the game. And what they've been doing with him is, and they did this with J.J. McCarthy too, right? They have him come in for a play to run the ball, which now that they've done that so much, people are starting to catch on. Oh, Alex Orji's in. He's going to run the freaking ball, right? So, but I think that them using Orji for an entire game gives them an advantage because he's a double threat. Obviously, we know he can run, but he can also throw. That's something that Davis Warren couldn't do. He couldn't take off and escape the pocket, especially not against a front seven like Texas has. But Joey, I did want to respond to something you said, right? You said that, they usually just bring him in to run the ball. He's going to run the ball a lot, right, when he's in. But I think with Orji in, I don't think they'll just run the ball all the time. I don't think it'll just be like QB design run and then hand it off to the running back and then repeat the process and go back and forth the whole night. I think that it'll definitely open up the run game more, but I think that because Alex Orji's in, it will definitely open up the pass, open up the offense, and with that defense, I'm going to have to give them the edge in this game, which is why I'm going to pick Michigan on this one. And I know you guys are probably going to be like, I'm crazy, but I don't really care. I think that USC right now is proven, but I know that Michigan is also looking for a chance to prove themselves, especially at home in a big-time top 25 matchup. And Lincoln Riley's a good coach, don't get me wrong, and USC's improved at defense, but give me Michigan, and I think they win by 3. I still think this is an incredibly close game, but I think with it being on the road and with Michigan having a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, I think that they're going to pull this win out. So give me Michigan.